Cupid's also a pervert because he's like a little baby.
Yeah, he's a
without
little naked
clothes.
baby.
Put some clothes on,
And
baby.
he's like,
you
I want to
fucking...
see these two people have sex right now.
Yeah, dude, he's totally got a little boner under his little diaper.
He
Fucking
doesn't stick
weirdo.
around for that part.
He absolutely watches the people fuck.
Yeah.
That's why. That's the whole thing. That's why he does this.
That's why he does what he does.
That's why he does what he does. He's the ultimate pervert.
Hello and welcome to the Michael Jacobs Moment, a podcast that has almost nothing to do with Boy Meets World. I'm here with two people. One, Julia. She's a blues singer who has nothing left to chew on but herself.
By the late Johnny Cash and myself.
And we're also here with George. Send him your VHSs. He will flip them for a huge profit and give you a percentage, maybe? I don't know.
5%.
Holy shit, 5% on a Warriors VHS? That's like almost 20 cents. That's pretty fucking good. Let's get into our moment of the day. This is a moment from 90s sitcom Boy Meets World, produced by Michael Jacobs. Hey, that's the explanation to the title of the podcast.
Thanks for the
Yeah, I don't
refresher.
think a lot of people know that.
Mid-season.
No, I was thinking like maybe we should explain that Michael Jacobs is the producer of Boy Meets World, and many Boy Meets World episodes have dramatic moments that we would refer to sometimes as Michael Jacobs moments because his name would come up at the very end.
Is he did more than Boy Meets World, right?
Oh yeah, he's done other stuff, but
He's a sitcom boy.
yeah.
Wow.
Let's get
What a
to
good
a
boy.
Michael Jacobs moment right here.
Ever since I was young, I never really understood anything about the world. And I never understood anything that happened in my life. The only thing that ever made sense to me was you. And how I felt about you. That's all I've ever known. And that's enough. That's enough for me for the rest of my life, Topanga. We gonna get married?
Yeah, we are.
Good. Good, because
Are you crying, George?
I have these rings.
Yeah, tears are flowing. I like.
I love you, Topanga.
I love you too, Corey.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
They're such
I like.
good
Are we gonna get married?
actors.
Yeah. It's they're being cute. Like, are we gonna do this or not? That's got to be
I hated
from
it.
season 7, I guess. From the marriage itself. That's as dramatic as it gets. You know how many Michael Jacobs moments there are that are just Corey professing his love to Topanga?
Yeah.
'Cause
I was
apparently
going to say, I
there's a
feel like we
lot.
just
a lot
did
of
that.
them, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. And-
Nothing made sense in his life. He has a normal middle class life.
yeah, what?
Like, what's complicated, sir? It's okay.
Maybe we should start expanding into other sitcom moments like this because I think technically they are just.
They're all Michael Jacobs moments.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We
Yeah.
can just start referring to moments like that as Michael Jacobs moments.
Well, listen, we still have all of Girl Meets World. There's at least
Oh,
I haven't
God.
seen any of that. So
there's at
that's-
least
No.
4 seasons of it.
hear
I'm
it's
not
bad.
watching that.
No, it's bad. Sorry, Michael Jacobs, I didn't like it. If you're listening, I would. If I was
he's-
Michael Jacobs, I would listen to this.
Do you think he Googles himself? I
You
feel
hear
like
that
his name
keyboard?
is like that he's another person too. And it's a very common name as well.
Da. Michael Jacobs, Chief Executive Officer of Team Kitchens. So I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck is... I feel like ours is more important than that.
This is the least important thing
Well,
that's
not
ever happened,
our,
Julia.
but the other Michael Jacobs, the person.
Oh
is
yeah.
more famous than this Team Kitchen CEO.
Well, anyway, speaking of Googling shit,
You are now entering the deep dark corners of the World Wide Web.
What is internet anyway? What do you write to it like mail?
So, this week, listener Mike informed me about this controversy on the internet. I'll start from the beginning. It does pertain to our Boy Meets World universe. slightly. So this man found, I don't know if you guys heard, but he found what looked like shrimp tails in his Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh,
Did you guys hear about that?
I did
Mhm.
not
I
hear.
hadn't heard about it. So yeah, he's a writer comedian in Los Angeles, and he tweeted a photo of what looked like shrimp tails in his
Wait.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You know
Yes?
why that's also like tangentially related to this podcast, right?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm just giving
okay,
you
okay.
the
I
background
wasn't sure if
first.
I could drop some knowledge on that or not. Okay, cool.
So then, and then he had a back and forth with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They claimed it was just like a big blob of cinnamon sugar, but it's
And
clearly
it's like
it
very
looks like a
clearly
shrimp tail.
tails.
Yeah,
like it's
to me.
nothing but shrimp tails.
Yeah, and then turns out that he's the husband of Danielle Fishel, who plays Topanga. So that's why listener Mike told me about this, or asked if I knew about this, and I did not. So thank you, listener Mike. And then some people also thought that it was a controversy, that it wasn't real because Danielle Fishel was a Cinnamon Toast Crunch spokesperson at some point.
What?
So they
Yeah.
thought it was just a big,
She was
you
a
know,
spokesperson? Like that.
for cinnamon.
That's such a
Yeah, I
funny
didn't know
way
we
to put
had
it.
those anymore.
Yeah, she's not like a yeah, I don't know, like a rep or like a
But also, like, what would
Yeah.
that have to do with anything? This
What do
isn't
you
good
mean?
press for Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Hey, that's not true.
any
press
press
is
is
good
good
press.
press. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Except shrimp tails in
Did
your
you guys see the
products.
photo? I didn't
Yeah.
see any photos of this or anything. That
I did.
sounds
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's-
can
it's
send
very
it to you.
clearly
how
shrimp tails.
really? That's
Yeah,
interesting.
it's not.
It's
It's, not a
disgusting.
cinnamon cluster.
And the
It's two
comedian-
There's
shrimp tails.
also
Didn't do it himself. It's
I mean,
confirmed.
that's
Well-
yeah. You can't really prove that. That's
yeah.
the thing, I guess.
I just don't see how shrimp tails would get into the Cinnamon Toast Crunch factory.
Someone's eating shrimp cocktail on the line. Boom, done.
Yeah, okay.
he said his wife Topanga, aka Danielle Fishel, looked at the bag and it was taped on the bottom supposedly. So he thinks that it was like tampered with.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Wait,
the
and then,
worst.
as what normally happens in Hollywood when a guy is in the limelight, turns out he you know isn't a good guy and made some
are you serious?
yeah, it turns out he made some women uncomfortable at some point in his life.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
sure. I mean, who
Imagine
amongst
having
listen?
that little bit of
Don't say
fucking
it, Scott.
fame?
Do not say that you've sexually assaulted someone unknowingly or
I
something.
mean, I grew up in Texas in the 70s. I mean, there were games we played on the school ground that
Scott,
are not
I
okay
don't think
today.
you've done that.
No, I
it's
don't know.
easy not to.
You're
and
right.
It's easy not to make women uncomfortable.
Well, I don't think I've assaulted. I'm sure I've made women uncomfortable, but I was probably
Yeah.
trying really hard not to.
But they're like saying he was very manipulative, and I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. I'm just saying it's so
It's
funny
just
that
so
this
funny
happens.
that yeah,
so
it's just from the
often.
shrimp
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. They're
It's
like,
like
oh, he's
someone saw
getting
that.
all
It's like,
this
no,
attention.
this motherfucker's not getting that
Yeah.
attention for
Yes.
the shrimp. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
That's so funny.
Scott,
Oh,
I
man.
just texted the picture. If you
Oh,
want to
yes,
look
I
at the
see.
shrimp
Okay.
tails.
All right, it's not much. Yeah, it's just somebody put that in the bag. It's not like the whole thing. Shrimp tails.
It's not a whole
Oh
shrimp.
no, it wasn't replaced.
There's just like
with
a couple.
cinnamon.
Yeah.
Ew, that's so gross. But apparently he's not a good guy. So let's
So let's
whatever.
move on.
move on.
Ranking stuff, we bout to make a list. What's first, what's last? We bound to make you pissed, cause we rank stuff. Yeah, we rank stuff.
So I was thinking about the Tooth Fairy. First, I was thinking about the Tooth Fairy, and then I was thinking about holiday mascots. Even though the Tooth Fairy isn't a holiday mascot, she Tooth Fairy is
That's-
Tooth Fairy gendered? I don't even know. Because
Damn it, Scott, that was my number one.
the Tooth Fairy was number one.
Yeah, and I had a whole explanation about how it's technically not. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I mean you
continue.
can. I mean, well, Tooth Fairy was played by Dwayne the Rock Johnson, so I guess
Oh right.
it could be a man. But yeah, and then you got Santa, you got the Easter Bunny, you got Cupid. This is like the squad
Cupid.
of holiday mascots or like mythological child thing.
Is there like a leprechaun in there? But there's not the leprechaun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll
yeah.
buy that. Like,
Is it one leprechaun? I feel like
yeah, for St.
is that
Patrick's
racist?
Day, it's just
Is
one.
that racist though? Do
Ah,
we have
I
any
don't
Irish
think that's
listeners?
racist at
No.
all.
Leprechauns are a thing that they, I don't know.
Love. They love leprechauns
They
over in
fucking
Ireland.
love. They're obsessed with leprechauns. They think they're real. It's crazy.
Oh man.
Should we do our worst first?
I don't know. Like, all right. First of all, let's talk about what we're ranking based on.
Okay.
Because is it? Are
I
we
think
ranking?
they're all
Yeah.
different reasons, probably.
Yeah, they're all different. Yeah, because if we are ranking based on pure power, that was one of the things I wanted to rank based
okay.
on
Sheer power. It's
power
Santa
and
Claus.
ability. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't know. The Tooth Fairy
Mm-hmm.
gets into all these houses every night, and apparently has some kind of bankroll as well.
But it's also so small.
yeah, exactly.
So small.
And Santa,
I like the Tooth Fairy because she is not. I feel like most of the mascots are related to religious holidays, and I like that the Tooth Fairy is more generic and can apply to all children, so no one feels
Right.
left out, and it's just a nice little exciting
I feel
part
like
of
the
childhood.
idea that Santa Claus is in any way related to a Christian Christmas is
I
ridiculous.
know,
You know what I mean?
but
Because like there's Jewish
Yeah.
people that like get Santa Claus gifts,
Presents?
and I think that's just like
Santa Claus.
rich people. Well, you know, I mean, there's Hanukkah or whatever. Just kidding. I know, pronounce Hanukkah.
I had a question.
Hanukkah.
The Tooth Fairy. If you guys have kids, how do you plan on swapping the tooth out for the money? Are you going to do it while I was thinking this is like a sleight of hand act, and if your kid catches you, their whole sense of childhood wonder goes right out the window. So you got to be careful
is-
making that swap.
When I
that's
was
an
little,
episode of Curb.
I was convinced that Santa Claus wasn't real when I was like younger. And my mom was like, all right, well, we'll sleep in the same bed and I'll tie our hair together. So in the morning, if our hair is still tied together, you'll see that it's,
What
so
the fuck?
yeah.
Wait, how long was your hair? Also,
You know.
this is very cute.
Yeah. Continue.
But that's it, you know. In the morning, I woke up and I guess our hair was still together. I don't know.
Jesus. You're lucky neither of you rolled over.
So your dad did it.
Yeah, it's my dad. My dad did it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think when I was little, I would frequently sleep in my parents' bed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. Well, not they kicked me out at some point, but
Yeah. But like when you're,
some
little.
here
Will.
in this country, they we never do. But in
Yeah,
other
it's interesting,
countries,
right?
we co-sleep. Yeah.
I have a memory of waking up in the middle of the night while on a night that I put my tooth under a pillow, and my mom was in the room, and she said, "Oh, let's see if the Tooth Fairy already came." And she reached under
What?
the pillow and pulled out money. And now, in
It
retrospect,
was already there.
No, she had it in her hand.
she's the one who woke me up, probably coming into the room.
Oh, you woke up. Okay, I thought you were going to bed.
No, I don't remember why I woke up, but in retrospect, it was
Probably because your mom
her
was staring.
trying to swap out a tooth for a pillow.
Tooth Fairy's just fucking weird. Like, what do you want the teeth for? There's no like, you know what I mean? It's not like Santa Claus. It's like, okay, you get a gift if you're good. But this is just like, oh,
Yeah,
your teeth
that's
falls out no matter what. Here's some money.
I
What
guess
is that?
I guess losing teeth is scary, and it makes it
We're
less
prepping
scary.
capitalists.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't remember. I feel like no. Yeah, I feel. I don't know. Someone's making money off of this.
it's some kind
That's
of.
why I liked it, because it didn't have an ulterior motive. It's just a fun thing to celebrate, but it does involve money, which is kind of dark for kids.
Let's talk about the Easter Bunny real quick. Do you guys think it's
Oh, he's
is
my
it-
fucking worst.
He's the worst.
The
one. Yeah,
worst.
because is it like a man-sized bunny or is it a tiny bunny? That's the question.
So frightening.
yeah.
I
when
think it's always depicted as a giant bunny.
it is normally depicted that way. However, when I was little, my brothers and I wrote a letter to the Easter Bunny asking the Easter Bunny if he was real to prove it somehow. I don't remember the specifics.
And
But,
he took a shit on the
Then the
carpet.
next morning, there were paw prints on the letter.
Oh.
Yeah, and they were the same size as my dogs, but I think it was the Easter Bunny.
Oh my god, parents are so creative sometimes. I don't like the Easter Bunny because it's an oversimplification of a crazy ass holiday. Not that I respect the holiday at all and I don't believe in it, but I don't understand how they got to a bunny when we're talking about like a human coming back to life.
Yeah, it's very spring based. I think it's probably rooted in like a different tradition. I would assume.
Yeah, I didn't look it up.
Yeah.
I feel like
But
it's,
I do
it's
have an
probably
Italian
some
one
pagan
that-
holiday that they retrofitted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like what the winter solstice was and all that shit.
Dude, I bet you there was a lot of fucking involved in the original one.
Yeah, in the original tradition for Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying,
I'm
Julia?
sorry. I just
Italian
have
one?
one that we don't have here that I
Ooh, yeah, that's
was
cool.
afraid
Uh-oh.
of
What is it?
when I was a kid.
Krampus?
No, it's her name is Befana, and she's a witch,
What?
or like kind of like an old lady, but she's got like a big nose and she rides on a broomstick.
So she's a witch. That's you
She's
just
a
described
witch.
a witch.
And she comes for the Epiphany, which is when Jesus was not born, but a couple days later when the three wise men visit him and baptize or christen him, I think. And she
I don't think
either
the three
leaves
wise
you.
men do that. I think they just give him
I don't
gifts.
know.
But
Yeah,
They
they
continue.
just gave him
visited,
gifts, yeah.
and same visit though, right?
Okay.
They came and then I don't whatever. Yeah, they're part of the story. I looked it up. But yeah, she either gives you candy or coal if you were good or bad, and it's right after Christmas, but you still get stuff. It's like January 5th, which is cool.
How was she related?
So
She was there?
there's a theory that the story goes that the three wise men were looking for Jesus, and this old lady was just cleaning her house, and they knocked on her door and asked her for directions, and she told
She
them
gave 'em
which way to
candy.
go, but they invited her to come, and she said, I don't feel like it. But then she changes her mind, but they've already left. And that's why she's searching for Jesus still to this day. And
Oh my
she
god.
she's essentially like she's looking for children, and that's why she gives you candy or coal
What
if
a
you're bad or
nightmare.
good. I know, she's scary.
In Mexico, we just have the three wise men. So they come
yeah.
and give you gifts.
That makes
But
more
there's no
sense.
mention
I
of a
don't
witch. That
I don't
sounds
know
like
why.
La Llorona. Have you guys heard of La Llorona? That
No.
woman in
Yeah,
Mexico?
that does
that's
sound
what-
like that.
I don't
Wait,
know
is
what that
that the
is.
same holiday?
No, La Llorona is just like an urban legend of a lady who
okay.
killed her kids.
Okay, so Easter Bunny definitely last, and then like
Yeah,
Santa.
this witch was pretty scary.
I think Cupid's a pretty cool guy. He's like naked. He's a baby. He
Yeah,
shoots
actually,
you with an
honestly,
arrow.
the power of love, that's crazy. Like, they making
that's
two people
cute.
fall in love, that's insane.
Yeah, it's
You
worth.
could do a lot of twisted shit with that. Cupid's also a pervert because he's like a little baby.
Yeah, he's a
without
little naked
clothes.
baby.
Put some clothes on,
And
baby.
he's like,
you
I want to
fucking-
see these two people have sex right now.
Yeah, dude, he's totally got a little boner under his little diaper.
He
Fucking
doesn't stick
weirdo.
around for that part.
He absolutely watches the people fuck. That's the whole thing. That's why he does the
That's
arrow.
why he does what he does.
That's why he does what he does. He's the ultimate pervert.
And that's why I'm ranking him number 1, right? Right above
Controversial.
Santa.
That's the power of love.
Oh, we don't have
And that's
that.
the song that plays while he's watching people have sex and he jerks off.
I wonder why he's a baby. Saint Valentine, what was he like a baby or something?
I don't think
I'm looking-
Cupid
I
is
need to
supposed
know.
to be Saint Valentine.
Yeah, I thought Cupid was unrelated. Actually, I thought Cupid... Is Cupid Greek?
Oh, yeah, Cupid might be
No,
Greek.
he's
Cupid might be
Roman.
Greek.
He's a Roman god. You're right.
Oh, okay,
I'm
so
Googling it.
close. Yeah,
He's the son
he's
of
a baby,
Venus,
though?
the goddess of love and beauty.
yeah, because
He's the
some
god
version
of
of Cupid is
affection.
in Hercules, the Disney movie. I'm pretty sure. That's what I base that off.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, speaking of movies and movie genres,
Brainstorm. Brainstorm. Brainstorm.
Okay, this week, inspired by last week or whenever we did the what did we do?
rom-coms.
Oh, types of rom-coms. We thought we would brainstorm new movie genres that don't already exist. and
Which is impossible.
which
Yeah,
is
which is
very
not
hard.
possible.
But I thought of a way to do it, which is combining two
Oh
and
my
making
God.
a new what?
Yeah,
I
Does that
knew you were
count?
gonna fall back
That's what
on
I
that.
do too. That's what I did
Fall
too.
back. What? That's what I meant. There is.
Oh
You can't invent a new thing that doesn't exist.
I was hoping that you would come out of the gate and surprise me, and you actually would have thought of a new genre. But all right,
Well-
continue.
And then we
Oh,
would have made that movie,
sorry.
and we would have been millionaires.
Yeah.
Well, we can still do it, and
All
we
right.
can rename it.
What are your dumb
Like-
genres that you put together?
Excuse me. These will be new genres, and we can make them like what we can name. If you name these something else,
Okay.
they
That's
will
true.
be.
That's true.
Okay. What do
You
you
just
got?
need a name.
That's what a fucking rom-com is. My first one is indie sci-fi. So it would be like a Woody Allen movie, but with science.
I think that's already Sleepers.
Yeah, I was
That's
just gonna
literally
say
Sleepers.
Sleepers, 100%.
Well, I don't know what that is.
It's a Woody
That's
Allen
a Woody
movie.
Allen movie that's in space.
He goes to the future.
Oh, you're right. I've heard of
yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Damn
it's not
it.
in space. It's in the future.
Well, but that's its own category then, I would say. Okay, it already exists, but it needs a name.
That Woody Allen
Basically,
movie.
mixing anything with indie is. I have indie porn. That's a good one.
that's
mean,
already a thing.
That's called
also.
porn, right? I mean, I don't.
No, but like not indie in the way that it's literally independent, but with the feeling. Like if Greta Gerwig made porn.
You're talking about you want Wes Anderson to make your porno
Yeah.
flicks. Lots
Perfect.
of symmetry.
Perfectly symmetrical shots of
Yeah.
the banging. Okay.
I want it to be like fun to look at.
Curated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice soundtrack.
Fun to look at.
That's interesting.
I'm usually watching porn and I'm like, this is so boring to look at because it's just not symmetrical. It's not like.
I need
Well, it
something
is
in the
really
background to
ugly
distract
and
me from the
gross.
action sometimes.
My other one is a noir rom-com, which is I know noir
I think
romance
that's.
is already
I think
a thing.
that might be a new. I think is it noir romance?
Well, like noir sometimes will have a romance
There's
in it,
always
but
like yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like quirky. I want it to be like a quirky noir.
There's usually
I
a
think that might.
mysterious
I
woman.
think that might be a fresh.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
we'll
pretty
call
fresh.
it noir-com. No,
Noir-com? I like it.
Rom. I don't know.
Rom noir.
Rom noir.
I mean, yeah, okay. Just put them together.
Sorry, I can't manifest new.
No.
I don't even know what you want
well,
me
you
to do.
suggested the category, so I was
Well,
like,
that would count.
no, okay, Norcom.
Sorry, you
that's
can't
pretty
be
good.
inventive with things that already exist.
I mean, you want me to just
Yes,
start
Scott.
throwing genres together?
Yeah, combine them together and see if they already exist or not.
Slasher rom-com.
That exists.
What is it called?
I don't know.
I think it's called.
That zombie one, kind of.
Shaun of the Dead is close, but
Yeah.
not a slasher. A zombie movie
Okay.
is very different from a
Well, there you
slasher.
go. Night of the Living Dead has the romance in it, right?
These are all zombie movies. A slasher movie is a different
Oh,
beast.
right. I'm sorry.
That's just
But
a
all
guy
slasher
killing.
movies have like sex involved already.
Usually they do, yeah.
But they knew if they could be.
But it's not romantic.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
yeah.
romantic. You're right. Okay, that's good.
They would.
See,
What
there's
it
one.
would be is like they would develop the relationship through the trauma or something.
Yes. Yes. It would be the
See,
person trying to
I
kill
like
them
it.
would bring them together.
I like it.
Yeah, or the person trying to kill him would be one of the lovers. Who the fuck knows? There could be a twist.
Like the Boy Meets World episode where Sean is killing everyone.
George, what do you have?
I have one,
Okay. Nice.
and I know there's already things that are in the vein of it, but it's not. I don't think a true horror musical has been done because like Sweeney Todd is a comedy, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you want it to
So-
actually be scary.
Yeah, I want it to be scary. I want there to be ghosts and demons, and also maybe a musical thriller.
I don't think it could be scary and also have musical numbers
Music.
in it.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
I think
That's
that's a
kinda
challenge.
true.
I think that's a challenge.
Do they
honestly.
dance in it?
The minute that you
Sure.
like play
Have
the
you ever seen-
music,
Yeah, that's
no,
you break
it
out
could
into
be
song.
scary music. I don't know. The singing is
Yeah.
not scary. No, but there's like operas. Operas are scary.
Right, right.
I've never
So it
seen
could work.
an opera.
You know what? The
I
context.
haven't, but
Yeah, you're right.
I have heard them, and like Phantom of the Opera is kind of scary.
I think the context would have to be like an opera singer or a singer of some kind who was like tortured to death or something,
Mm-hmm.
and now their spirit
Ooh.
still you can still hear their spirit singing through the
There you
halls
go.
of this abandoned hospital.
Yeah.
Some
It
shit
needs
like
to
that.
just not.
Music spooky.
But then they
Yeah.
break out into "I was a ghost" or
No.
some shit. It's just
No, no, no. See, that's
I
the
think
thing.
it depends on
You're
the
thinking
genre.
of it in the
yeah.
wrong way.
Yeah, it's not Broadway. It's like it's more like an opera or like a Mozart. Yeah.
Because like horror comedy is done a bunch, and I feel like even musical horror comedy, like Sweeney Todd. But
yeah, it's easy to make it funny. I mean, not
Mm-hmm.
easy, but making a musical funny makes a lot more sense.
Kind of reminds me of like Amadeus, that movie. That was kind of scary. And
never
that had
seen that.
music in it.
That's
Oh, it's
about
so
Mozart,
good.
right?
Yeah, it's really good. It's about his life, and it's just
One of us explains One of us
Okay, we'll save that.
I like that there's a dog in that one.
I know, I love it.
That's
Why is
cute.
there a
Who
dog in
made that
one?
one? Was that Brandon?
That's a Brandon, yeah.
Kudos on the dog.
But let's move on to a me. I made this one. Give me credit.
Direct translations of Spanish songs.
Traducciones directas de canciones en español.
Direct translations of Spanish songs.
Into English.
Scott. That was you. You don't say. A strumming guitar and a dreamy voice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dreamy, thank you.
No, I meant like like a light, airy voice.
Yeah. Shut up.
This segment is about translating songs. It's basically in the song that we just played, so I guess I don't need to explain it. This song we're going to start off with is the most popular. It's the only Spanish song that ever existed.
Okay.
So we'll start with clip number 1, and then you guys will know immediately what the song is.
Ooh.
You
I
guys know
don't
that
know
song?
what that is. Is that Despacito?
You don't know that song?
Yeah, it's
that's
Despacito.
Despacito.
Oh, okay.
This is not the Justin Bieber.
Something like that.
Do you guys? Yeah, exactly. Do you guys know
Sounds
at all what the lyrics translate to, roughly, or anything, or is this going to be?
Despacito.
This woman, when I used to work at a restaurant, told me, but I forgot. But she said
Okay, well, that's good.
she didn't like it.
Oh.
Like she
Oh,
didn't
she
like
didn't
what
like
it
it?
stood for. She didn't like what the lyrics stood for or something.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, and
honestly.
he goes bang bang.
So, it starts with.
Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan.
So that's that part of the
like it.
lyric. Yeah, and that translates into, "You are the magnet and I am the metal. I'm getting closer and I'm formulating a plan. Just by thinking that my pulse rate is increasing."
Holy
Chaos
shit.
magic.
Exactly.
That's
And so then-
sexy.
Yeah, it's sexy as fuck. And then it goes into the part where it's like, Despacito. So that's, Despacito means slowly, right? So he's just saying, slowly. And then he goes,
So weird.
yeah. And then he goes, Quiero respirar a tu cuello despacito, which means I want to whisper, blow on your neck slowly.
He
I'm
wants
gonna
to
whisper
whisper,
things-
blow on your neck. Does he
No,
want to
not
blow
whisper,
on her
I'm
neck?
sorry. No, blow on her
Whisper
neck. And then the
cum?
next part is, I'm going to whisper things into your ear.
Okay.
Damn.
So you remember that if you're not...
Oh,
What?
What's that?
sorry. I remembered why the woman didn't like it because I guess she thought sex should be fast. And she was like, "Why is that sexy? It's not
What?
sexy to." I remember now.
Wow.
Yeah. She was like, "Why? I don't want to do. I don't want it like that." Yeah. I remember now.
She doesn't like it
And then,
slow.
and then he goes again. He goes, Despacito, get all this. No, that part is, I
Wait,
want to
what- yeah.
undress you with, kisses slowly.
Ooh.
The
That's
next
why
part
he
says,
brings it back.
Firmar las paredes de tu laberinto, which means sign the walls of your labyrinth, which I don't understand.
Ooh.
Sign it with, is his dick the pen, I guess?
Yeah. Like graffiti her vagina.
Yeah. And then the next part says, And y hacer tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito, which means and make your whole body a manuscript, which I think he means he wants to come all over her. I mean, that's the only thing.
What? I don't think that's the only thing.
You don't think? What? I mean, what else?
That really
sign the
doesn't
walls
make
of your
any
library.
sense.
Make your
is he
whole
signing?
body a
Oh,
manuscript.
yes. When it's connected to the previous line, he means he
That's what
wants
I'm
to
saying.
come all over her like he's writing in a.
All right, wait, hold on. What's the previous line before it?
It's firmar las paredes de tu laberinto, which means sign the walls of your labyrinth.
And make
Okay.
her whole body a manuscript.
All right.
That's such a
are you still
weird
I don't know
choice
what
of
it means.
words.
I don't think I would jump right to that, but we don't know, I guess. It's,
Okay.
It's a
It
metaphor.
could be a double entendre for like writing about her, but also he wants to come all over her.
So yeah, so it's like okay, that's a little raunchy, and then it gets to the next part. This is part 3.
God, this song
So-
is amazing.
So good.
I really do like this song.
Yeah.
So he says, I
Until
want to
now.
see, quiero ver bailar tu pelo. I want to see your hair dance. That's nice. You know, you guys are dancing. You want to see it dance.
Okay.
But then he goes, I want to, quiero ser tu ritmo, which means I want to be your rhythm.
Oh.
And then go to the next, which is fine. It's kind of sweet. And then press through, go to 3A here.
What is that?
Favorite baby.
I almost don't want to know what that means. It's gonna ruin it for me.
says-
Bang bang.
Well, I mean, honestly, so he goes, que le enseñes a mi boca. So it's like, so you teach my mouth
Okay.
tus lugares favoritos. So your favorite places. So teach my mouth what your favorite places are. And then Daddy Yankee just goes, favorite places, baby.
Oh, okay.
He just
okay.
repeats. He
When
just
does he
repeats
say
favorite.
bang bang?
That's coming up later.
Oh, okay.
It's when he raps. Yeah. Okay. And then the next part of that, déjame sobrepasar tus zonas de peligro. So that means let me pass your danger zones, or let me get past your danger zones, which is weird and kind of, yeah.
Well, what
Yeah,
are the
it's weird.
danger
Like
zones?
now, I'm trying to think of
I think
how
it's like,
we
you know,
speak about
your underwear
sex.
zones.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's interesting.
Like, how do we sing about sex without it being this explicit?
Oh, it is
It's
this
very
explicit.
explicit.
Yeah. Listen.
I know.
Listen to a Justin Timberlake song.
The next
Yeah,
part
it's
says,
just
hasta
different.
provocar tus gritos y te olvides tu apellido, which means until you scream and you forget your fucking name, which is crazy. I've never had
my
sex that
God.
let me
Shit.
forget my name, dude. Yeah.
All right, that's pretty intense. I
Well,
like.
I'm not
Yeah,
thinking
it's-
about my name.
Yeah.
All right. And then you get to part 4.
Si te pido un beso, ven dámelo. Yo sé que estás pensándolo. Llevo tiempo intentándolo.
I'm literally dancing in my room.
So that's, yo sé que estás pensándolo. Llevo
I know you're thinking
tiempo
it.
intentando. Yeah, I know you're thinking it. I've been trying for a long time.
I love how that sounds together.
That's a really sexy thing to say. I've been trying for a really long time.
And you just won't let me get in there,
Yeah, I'm
please.
trying. Please,
Oh,
just have
jeez.
sex with me.
Oh, jeez.
And then so the next one's mami esto es dando y dando, which means mommy, this is giving and giving. I don't know. And then this is the part where everybody likes. So this is 4A.
Prueba de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe. Quiero ver cuánto amor a ti te cabe.
So that's ven prueba de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe. That means come taste my mouth to see how it tastes to you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Quiero ver cuando amor te cabe. I want to see how much love fits inside you, which is also that's
Oh
like
no. Oh no.
All right.
then the part where he goes, where's the bang bang part?
Bang bang.
Do we not have?
I don't have that.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was all
Yeah,
clips.
Yeah, you don't have it, but basically that part where it's like, sabes que tu corazón conmigo hace bam bam. It's like that one's you know that your heart when you're with me goes bomb bomb,
Okay.
and I know that you're looking. This baby, is looking for my bam bam, and I guess the bam bam is my wiener. I don't know what the bam bam is
Okay.
in Spanish.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so it means the
I
same
feel like
thing.
that's a Flintstones reference.
Yeah, you're looking
Because
for bam bam.
because,
looking for
because he says the baby, right? He
No,
say this
no,
baby.
he's saying baby like, hey baby,
I
not like
I know,
there's
but
a child
I don't.
over there.
You have to
I
have
love that. No,
seen.
honestly, I love that interpretation.
You have
And
to
here,
have
Daddy
seen the
Yankee brings up circa 1989 Flintstones. Bam, bam.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, the rest is pretty much the lyrics over and over again. It's
Wow,
basically,
thank you.
yeah,
Nice.
it's talking about sex and doing it slowly
A
and
little bit.
I'm going to
trying to
appreciate
see how
that
much.
song
I love.
more.
I love how much love fits inside. That's crazy.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
It
cram it
wasn't-
in there.
It's not as pervy as I thought it would be.
It's
Just
still pretty
funny.
pervy. The part about licking
Yeah.
tasting your mouth and stuff and making you forget your name. That's crazy, dude. That's
Yeah.
ecstasy.
He's. I don't. Yeah, that's not sober sex.
Yeah, that's
ecstasy sex.
Text us a movie and we'll say it. Text us a movie and we'll say it.
Welcome to our final segment. Text us a movie and we'll say it. Where you text us a movie and we say it live on the air.
Live on the air.
Today's movie came from nobody. Nobody texted us. Classic. I feel
We
like
told
this is
you about this.
this is more the segment than when someone texts us. I think this
Then
is
we're angry. Yeah.
more. Anyway, I'm gonna play the countdown and one of you guys say a movie. We're gonna do that again.
Julia, do you want to take this or you take it? I haven't.
I like when you both go, but all right, we could.
We'll
one of
see
you,
what
we both at the
happens.
same time.
One of you
We'll
do it.
both go at the same-
3, 2, 1, go.
Lars and the Real Girl.
Ooh, I like that movie. That's one of the few
I've
Ryan
never seen
Gosling
that one.
ones I like.
Oh, it's when he dates a doll.
Oh no, I need to see that. That's good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is
Well,
pretty
it's
good.
a good concept.
Yeah. Well, I have a clip
Have
right
you guys
here.
seen her? That sounds like her.
It.
Oh, similar. I mean,
it's kind of hers
little
like
more.
an advanced AI. The doll is literally just a doll, though.
it's
So-
yeah.
Oh,
It's
is
a little
the
more
doll,
sad.
Does the doll talk at all or
No.
or anything? No. Okay.
But
No.
what's
The
inspiring
Ryan
about
Gosling version is like pathetic, whereas her is like emotional.
I think they're both kind of the same because Lars and the Real Girl, if I remember correctly, the whole town kind of like bands together to support him, and it's actually
yeah.
it's actually
Yeah,
kind of
that's
nice.
true.
It's
Yeah,
like
his
nicer
wife
than
died,
you think.
right?
Yeah.
Or no? I don't
Anyway, I have a clip here, but it's partly in I want to say Spanish. I don't know why. It's like a translated version. Anyway, I'll just play the clip here.
Not planned.
Yeah.
School of Rock. School of Rock. E noi insegneremo il rock and roll al mondo.
There's no way you can stop the school of rock.
Stop.
So yeah.
It's not Lars and the Real Girl.
That's not.
That's Baby's Day Out again.
Oh my god. I like how
Dude, you keep mixing up
Why
these
is it
clips,
School
I
guys.
don't
of
know.
Rock in Spanish? Why didn't they translate that
why
part?
is he why is somebody voicing over for Jack Black at the beginning, but then they just play
Where
his
did you find this clip?
This was just on YouTube, and it was the only version of the of him singing School of Rock.
That's so funny. My favorite part about dubs is that I feel like there's only like 5 actors because they
Yeah.
all sound the same in the movies. So it's
I
like,
think so.
yeah. Anyway,
I love it.
Hey,
Anyway,
School of Rock on Jack Black.
Yeah.
if
Yo
you
soy
have
Jack Black.
The crumbelievable.
If you have a movie that you would like us to read live on the air, text it to us. You probably know us. You can also email us at themichaeljacobsmoment@gmail.com, and we will respond or read your manifestos. Keep listening every Monday morning.
Your
We haven't gotten one
manuscripts.
single manifesto.
We
Yeah.
That's
have
really
not, but
fucking disturbing.
listen,
Just
eventually
make
we'll get
one
one.
up.
Yeah.
We're
All right.
literally offering free airtime for your
Free
bullshit
airtime.
ideas, and you won't take it. You know how hard it is?
You know how hard it is to meet up, but we're not even meeting. You know how hard it is to talk in a mic? I don't fucking know. Anyway,
Are we gonna when we're all vaccinated? We should do an in-person episode.
holy
Yeah, that sounds cool.
shit. we'll
You
be able
guys
to
imagine?
we'll be able to make eye contact, and like Julia will be able to see how bored I am.
Oh my god,
I'm
I
just
can't
kidding.
wait.
Fucking prick.
I forgot about that, but it'll make for more entertaining anger from me.
Yeah, it'll be better. No, I think in person, it'll be fine.
It'll be fun.
I'm
It'll
not
be
bored.
fun.
I just knew
I
that
know.
would push your buttons.
I
Okay. All right. Yeah, new episode every Monday. Keep listening. Oh, I said all the bullshit.
Cool.
All right.
We should. Yeah.
We should think of a better way to end the show. We should think of a different thing.
How about
Why
follow
do we
your
have to have a
dreams?
thing?
What? Oh,
Wait,
no.
I like that.
Follow.
Say that again, George.
The more you know.
because your ambitions are as deep as the ocean. I don't know. We'll come up with a new one every time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.